he's saying, give me oral sex, because he believes that it's what? Halal. If he believes that it's haram, he should not tell his wife to do that. Moving forward. As for if the husband had the view that it is haram and only requested it based on his desires, then it will also be haram for both of them, and also a means of contradiction and hypocrisy. And there are many brothers like this. There are what? Many brothers like this. They tell their wives to do things that they believe are haram. We say this openly. A sister may request her husband to perform oral sex on her, and he says, no, it is haram. It is disgusting and filthy. It's from the West. There's no problem if that's what he believes and feels. He believes that. But then he turns around and commands his wife to perform the same act on him. His wife says, do it on me. No, a'udhu billah. But do it on me. That's unfair. That's not a fiqh. That's not a madhab. You're not following and studying anything talking like that. It's unscientific. It then says, this is clear double standard and hypocrisy. So therefore, once more, if she doesn't have a previous stance on the issue, she should follow her husband and partake in the act, giving it and receiving it for several reasons. Number one, to please and satisfy her husband's sexual desires. Number two, it isn't clear-cut haram. Number three, in issues of khilaf, the wife should follow the madhab of her husband unless it's clearly wrong and the dalil is strong and clear against the husband's position. That's a golden principle for 1,000 different issues. Do you have to wear niqab? Do you have to pray at night? Do you have to cover your hands? 1,000 issues. That's the golden rule. Moving forward. Therefore, these are the general rules of dealing with issues of khilaf and also between husband and wife, such as covering the hands and face and not any other issue. Once more, she must not lose focus on the importance of keeping her husband chaste and sexually pleased in order to avoid the haram and fahisha. Also, if she's never performed the act and finds it difficult in the beginning, perhaps she will come to enjoy it and find pleasure in it herself, or at worst, be able to do it and perform it in the future, and Allah could bless her for sacrificing her personal comfort to please her husband. Last but not least, we thank you for your maturity and courage to ask this question, which is obviously difficult and thorny to many Muslims today. Same to the questioner as well. May Allah reward you well. Allah surely knows best, and with Him is all success.
تقول زوجها طلب منها أمرا محرما مغضبا لله ورسوله، تمنعت لكنه أصر على هذا المحرم. تسأل ما الذي هل يلحقها إثم وهل عليه كفارة في هذا الفعل؟
أولا، هل فعلا هذا الذي طلبه زوجها منها حرام أم لا؟ لأن بعض النساء كما لاحظت في الأسئلة التي ترد أحيانا تتحرج من شيء هو مباح، ليس حراما، ليس حراما، وخاصة فيما يتعلق بالاستمتاع بين الزوجين. وأحب أن أضع قاعدة في هذا حتى يعرف الإنسان الحلال من الحرام.
جميل.
النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام قال في حق المرأة الحائض: اصنعوا كل شيء إلا النكاح، إلا الجماع. النكاح يعني الجماع. فلا يجوز اتيان المرأة وهي حائض، وكذلك لا يجوز الاتيان في الدبر. ما عدا ذلك فهو جائز. ما عدا ذلك كله من أنواع الاستمتاع، يعني ما عدا الاتيان في الحيض أو في الدبر فهو حلال بين الزوجين. فإذا كانت تقبل هذا ولا تكرهه وهو كذلك فلا حرج. إذا لا نحرم حلالا ونتورع عن شيء هو مباح ولله الحمد في الأصل.
صحيح.
النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: اصنعوا كل شيء. هذا من صيغ العموم، إلا النكاح يعني إلا الجماع في حال الحيض. والله عز وجل قال: فاعتزلوا النساء في المحيض، يعني يجب على اعتزالها في مكان الحيض.
جميل.
ما عدا ذلك من أنواع الاستمتاع كما قلت جائزة. وجاء النهي عن الاتيان في الدبر. كل أنواع الاستمتاع غير هذين الأمرين فالأصل أنها حلال إذا اتفق عليه الزوجان ويعني تقبلها كل منهما، فلماذا نحرمها؟
أحسن الله عليكم.
There is no direct prohibition regarding oral sex. However, the scholars of Islam have classified it as makruh or disliked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because of a moral and health reasons. For moral reasons, because Muslims should conduct and behave in certain expected ways that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had revealed in the Qur'an, and it was demonstrated in the life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the early generations. And for health reasons, because there are a lot of medical reports and research that have shown the danger and the harmful effects of oral sex on our health. Not only that, but some people may even develop sexually transmitted diseases as a result of oral sex, in the same way how other people who indulge in unprotected sexual activities may carry the same diseases. Even though experts have argued that transmitted sexual diseases is higher in unprotected sex than oral sex, yet the chances are still there. That's why the majority of the scholars will go with the opinion that it is absolutely haram, completely prohibited, or makruh, highly discouraged. The mouth and the tongue, my brothers and sisters in Islam, were created for a higher purpose, and that is to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala much, to pray, to read the Qur'an. So how could that same mouth do other things which are looked at as morally low?
Chapter 15 of my book, A Taste of Honey, Sexuality and Erotomology in Islam, that it is permissible for the husband to sexually enjoy the entire body of his wife except for the anus, and it is even permissible for him to suck her clitoris, and the scholars explicitly said that bimasal badri, that it is even permissible for a man to lick, suck, to enjoy his wife's clitoris and to bring her pleasure, and likewise it is permissible for the wife to stimulate her husband's organ, her husband's penis. So that's perfectly permissible in Islam, inshallah, providing that, of course, it is consensual and there is no harm done to either party. Then it is perfectly permissible for either spouse to enjoy each other's genitalia. People often ask the question whether oral sex is halal or permissible in Islam. We know that in the religion of Islam, when it comes to matters about learning about the deen, there is no haya, there is no shyness when it comes to learning about the deen. And inna Allah la yastahi min al-haq. Allah is not shy of telling the truth. A number of scholars spoke about the permissibility of oral sex in pre-modern times. Now, oral sex refers to the stimulation of the genitals with the mouth or tongue. So cunnilingus refers to the stimulation of the female genitalia, and fellatio refers to the stimulation of the male genitalia. So in regards to the permissibility of oral sex,